Welcome students, we have a question in our hands. We are expected to find the area of the triangle and the area of the rectangular strip. Now the figure given is in this fashion. So we have a triangle, and inside the triangle we have a rectangular strip. So let me draw the strip. So this is a rectangular strip. Now we are expected to find the entire area of the triangle, as well as we have to find the area of this rectangle. So this is an interesting problem. So all that we are given is this side AD is 4 units and FC is 3 units. This is what has been given. So you can pause the video and try the solution. So as I mentioned, you will have to obtain this entire area of the triangle and the area of the rectangular strip. Now what I wish to do is, I would like to first consider the entire area. So consider the area of the triangle. Now we got a formula. Area is equal to half into base times height. So what I wish to do is, I would like to take BD or DB to be as y and DE to be as x. So BF will be x and EF will be y. So if I were to apply the formula base into height, so we got the base, so half times the base is x positive 3 and the height is 4 positive y. So this is the total area for the triangle. Now from this, what I wish to do is, I would like to take away the following portions. So if I were to take away this portion, right, so let me just take away this portion. So if I were to take away from this entire triangle, I would like to take away this triangle. So that's going to be 1 over 2 times 3y, so that portion is gone. And I would like to take away this portion, so that's going to be 1 over 2 times 4 times x. Now what do I am left with? I'm left with the rectangle. And what is the area of the rectangle? Or I would say the base times the height, or length into breadth, right? So the length is x and the breadth is y. So this is what we have got, right? So taking away all the portions from the triangle, we would be reduced with the rectangle, and its area is length into breadth, right? Or you can say base into height, whichever you're comfortable with. So having got this, what I can do is, I can simplify this. So let me just make some simplification. So x multiplied with 4, let me distribute this. This is going to be 4 times x, positive x into y, positive 12, positive 3y, and this 2, I can take this 2 to the other side, right? So this is going to be negative 3y, this is going to be negative 4x is equal to 2 times xy. So if we were to bring it out, this is going to be 4x and positive 3y, negative 3y can be cancelled. In fact, negative 4x, positive 4x can be cancelled. So this is going to be off. And all that I'm left with xy positive 12. Let me write that. Positive 12. And then I got a positive xy is equal to 2 times xy. So I wish to move this xy to the other side. So I get 12 is equal to 2 times xy negative xy. So that would mean xy is equal to 12, which means I can now rewrite it as xy being on the left is equal to 12. So I've got a x, I've got a y, but we have to find out what is x and what is y. That is imperative to, right? It's required for this particular question. We simply cannot assume x and y because we know it's the outcome has to be 12, right? But we cannot work on assumption. Math doesn't work on that line of action. So now I would also like to draw your conclusion to the following. Now this is a rectangular strip and it's placed inside a triangle, and obviously this should be 90 degrees, this should be 90 degrees, and these two angles would be the same. So if I were to apply the similar triangles, I have a 4 here and a y here. 4 over y will be equal to the length x over 3, right? So 3 times 4 is 12. X into y would give me xy. So this, I can rewrite this to be as xy is equal to 12. So that's an observation I would like to draw to your attention. Okay, so having obtained this x and y is equal to 12, what I wish to do is I would like to now consider the area of the triangle, right? So that is going to be equal to, I've already found the area to be in this fashion, right? I've expressed it. So it's going to be 1 over 2 times x positive 3 times 4 positive y. So I'm writing it as a function of some x. So since I've taken it like that, I would like to use the value of y from here. So from here, this would mean y is equal to 12 divided by x, right? So this is going to be equal to 1 over 2 times x positive 3 times 4 positive 12 over x. So I would like to take the product, and that would give me x into 4, 4x, x into 12 over x will give me positive 12, and 4 times 3 will give me 12, and then 3 times 12 would give me 36 over x. So this is what I've got. Now let me write that down. This is a of x is equal to, if I were to distribute 1 over 2 inside, this will give me 2x, and 12 added with 12 would be 24. 24 divided by 2, positive 2 divides 36 18 times. So this is what I've got. Of course I can rewrite this as 2x positive 12 positive 18 over x, right? Now I wish to get the value for x, and that is only possible if we are able to get the critical point, and that is achieved by taking a dash of x is equal to 0. So differentiating, this is going to be a dash of x is equal to 2, differential of 12 is 0, differential of 18 over x squared would give me negative 18 over x squared. So taking a dash of x is equal to 0, I would get 2 is, in fact I will have to write it in this fashion. So 2 negative 18 over x squared is equal to 0. Therefore 2 is equal to 18 over x squared. So from here I can write x squared is equal to 18 divided by 2, and 2 divides here 9 times, therefore x squared is equal to 9, which means x is equal to root of 9. So you get plus 3 and minus 3. X is equal to plus 3 and minus 3. If I'm taking only positive, if x is equal to positive 3, therefore xy is equal to 12 would be 3 times y is equal to 12, therefore y would be equal to 4, right? So my x is 3 and my y is 4. So if that be the case, therefore the area of the triangle is going to be 1 over 2 times x positive 3 times y positive 4, which is equal to 1 over 2 times my x is 3 positive 3 and my y is 4 positive 4, which is equal to 1 over 2 times 6 times 8, right? So 2 divides 6 3 times, 8 times 3 is 24. So this is the solution, square units for the area of the triangle. Now the area of the strip, area of the rectangular strip, what is that is going to be? That is going to be equal to, as I told you, it's going to be base into height. So clearly the base is x and the height is y. So this is going to be 3 times 4, right? So you can either say base into height or length into breadth. So whatever that you feel comfortable. If I were to take the value of, we have found the value of x to be as 3 and the value of y to be as 4. So this is going to be 12 square units. So that is the end of this particular question, students. I hope you liked this question, and please give your comments and your opinions. Thank you very much. Enjoy your evening.